Hey guys, so one of the things that we always think is a great campaign that you could be getting on with on LinkedIn for some quick wins, to some reinvigorate that network, is the significant events update, i.e., wishing people happy birthday, wishing them success on their new jobs, looking at changes in education, wherever they're doing, be that DM in their inbox. Now, if you've ever had a birthday, whilst being on LinkedIn, you'll see that you get a lot of these messages, but the ones that actually are a little bit unique and stand out are the ones that make the difference. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about that today. And there's some other things. Remember this Brew 360 change, this algorithm change from LinkedIn, where we're trying to actually have more people that are your target audience in your network and less people who are not. So therefore, the majority of your connections look like the type of people that might want to consume the content you're putting out, and therefore you get more likes and more engagement on that content. This is a great way of proactively reconnecting with your connections, as well as also removing old connections as well. Let me show you this, right? So within LinkedIn, you've got this in my network here. Most people go into my network, they'll see any pending invitations that they have, but then they will not touch this catch up piece and see that you've got all these lovely people with birthdays, work anniversaries, job changes, right? And there's lots of automation tools that will do this for you out there that will just go and use this kind of happy birthday piece. So if we go down here, so for example, here, let me just refresh this. Perfect. So Vivian here, it's her birthday today, right? So I can click here and I can say, I can wish her a happy birthday. But everybody's going to use this same wishing you a very happy birthday message, right? So it's going to be generic, you won't stand in the crowd, right? Whereas obviously I've been speaking to her as well. And so that means that there's potentially an opportunity, but it went quiet. So I can just simply go, hi Vivian, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day, enjoying all this fab weather. Have you got any plans? So the nice thing is, I can actually wish her a happy birthday. I can reference the fact that there's some fab weather, and then I can sort of say, if you got any plans today, because I'm just going to start the conversation, right? I'm not going to do it. I've obviously got a bit of a chat before, and then hopefully she'll go back and read our previous messages, and then she can go back and have a chat. So I can press that and press send, and it might reinvigorate that conversation we're having. The next one here, I can go in, I can do the same. But of course, with all these, I go, oh, okay, senior account executive, closing account growth, B2B SaaS. That actually sounds a little bit like that person's not in my target demographic of business owners. And as I go in, this person's in Belgium. She's an employed person. And so I'm thinking, and actually, if I go into their message, that she sent me an outreach message. And I'm thinking, well, perhaps she's not the right person. So I would probably go into more, and then I'd remove that connection, further then supporting my mission to optimize my current network. But naturally, I don't want to do like thousands of people like I disconnect with. So then I've, removing like a big purge, because that will affect things. But I'm just doing it naturally. I'm connecting with people. I'm wishing them happy birthday. Hope I get some responses. I'm disconnecting with people, showing a really nice, natural way of working on LinkedIn. And of course, then I'm also, for example, with Gavin, who is a client, I can then go and celebrate. So I can go, so here we go. Oh yeah, and also you can see Gavin's done it back to me as well. So obviously he's client. He's clearly singing from the right hymn sheet. But I can say, "Hi Gav, hope you're having a great one, mate. Happy birthday, buddy. I hope that the FA hasn't got you out refereeing this afternoon." Obviously, I know he's a football referee, right? Oh yeah, have a good one, mate. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a good stuff, right? And so now this is not only is this good for kind of prospecting to be able to reinvigorate, it's great for client relationship and to kind of show them, and also it's good for then optimizing your inbox. So I really hope that you help this. You can again work in job changes and do the same. Now, what I'm showing you here is if you were personally doing it. Now, if you're using your VA to do this, then what you can do is you can start to think about a little bit more sort of helping them with a few different tailored ways of doing this. So instead of just sending out a happy birthday, it could be more like a happy birthday, Jordan. I hope you're having a good one, or I hope you're enjoying the sun, or I hope if it's a Friday, the weekend's only just tomorrow. I hope you're saving some energy for a big night out for your birthday or something along those lines. Do you know what I mean? Like, they still feel like timely types of messages, which are personalized because it's saying the day and messaging, but anybody could send that on your behalf. And so that's where you just think out the box and you can delegate that. Good. I hope this helps, gang. I love it. It helps to generate leads, it helps to generate bookings, and it helps to reinvigorate those conversations that have gone cold. Big love, gang. Stick that in your locker and use it for later.